and welcome back. First installment of Valos Through the Never was quite exciting. If you didn't catch it, if you haven't caught Stand-Up Routine by Vikings lately, then check it out because you will enjoy it thoroughly. But we are back again to continue our process of the first act of Through the Never. As all of you wake up, the blazing star in the sky, everybody notices that the Source Father smiles upon them yet again. Some of you waking up, you notice that Thulgrim is still snoring quite heavily. He seems to be a very sound sleeper. But it is time, and you do remember that somewhere in your drunken haze of the night prior, you remember somebody invited you to come to the city of Blackbrook Keep.
I'm going to get up and check my burn.
It has come down a notch. So you're going to take that off of your, just move that down into 3 stresses instead of a...
and the 1 stress fell off.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I'll kick Thulgrim's foot and tell him, we're going to be late.
So kick Thulgrim's foot and see if he can feel you at all to wake himself. He doesn't seem to be waking up to you. But sleeping next to him is John the Red, who feels you kicking Thulgrim's leg. It bats into him.
Aha, what's happening?
We're going to be late. Y'all wanted to be on the boat too, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Strange that I didn't wake up with the sun. Must have been all that mead I had.
Could have been, or it could have been the blood.
No, nothing bad comes from blood. What's wrong with you?
Well, many things, but we should probably get going. I can't seem to wake Thulgrim. Has anybody seen Saul?
I would like to state that I would have been outside at first light to bathe in the sunlight as it came over the horizon.
You see him kneeling in the distance, I would say, praising the Source Father.
Greet the morning. I go out and also greet the morning and the Source Father. Although I don't really know what I'm doing, I just assume that's what he's doing. So I kind of do one of these to the sun, or to the Source Father.
You just wave. You wave.
Hello, Source Father. You ready to go?
Do not mock the Source Father. And yes, I'm ready to go.
Who mocks? I was greeting him.
There was tone, I can tell.
Oh.
There is always tone with you people from the forest.
Perhaps you misunderstand my tone. If I wanted to mock you, I would be vicious about it.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
Where is
everyone else is waking up.
Where's Big Man and Bigger Man?
They're getting up.
Fair enough. I guess I'll meet you guys at the gate.
Oh, yes. I sure hope they let us in. They don't usually like my kind.
So, I will approach the gate once more.
As you approach the gate, you notice that there are 2 different guards standing there. Apparently they have shifts. But the gate doors are open wide, and as you look inside, you can see the bustling nature of this city as people run back and forth, almost like a bazaar. There are booths with things for sale. People either milking their goats and selling the milk of the goat, or you also see some some farm animals strung up, letting the blood from them so that they can be good for cooking. Several farmers selling their vegetables and fruits.
Immediately begins to hyperventilate. Oh boy. It's okay, Saul. Close your eyes, just breathe. It's just people. The worst they can do is look at you. Maybe touch you. Serpent Fang, yes. Let me go find Serpent Fang.
The guards look directly at you. One of them reaches out to grab you by the shoulder and he says, "Are you okay, friend?"
Please don't touch me. You're scaring me.
That's our job, to scare people. That's why we're paid to stand here.
What
with
kind
big
of job
sharp
is that, to scare random people coming into town?
It is a good paying job. Feeds my children.
I didn't ask for your life story, but fair enough.
Well, I gave my life story. I sit here all day quietly. You would think I'm the what? I'm not bored.
Serpent
I don't
Fang.
want to talk. You're here to see the captain.
Sure, that's what he is.
You do not know him. You do not know of the great stories of the Serpent Fang.
And
He asked us to be here today.
There's another one.
Don't sneak up on behind me like that. It's very frightening.
You're both ill-bathed.
I literally walked right behind you, Saul.
I thought you were tagging behind with the others, but that's okay. It's okay.
We greeted the Allfather.
Yes.
Who is the Allfather?
I point up.
What gods do? Oh, you mean the Source Father? Yes, we worship the Source Father here.
Yes.
I don't know what crazy religions. You look like one of the huntsmen. Crazy savages like
exactly, Francie. You get it. He doesn't understand civilized ways.
I am no longer. Not a huntsman.
Well, you stink of one.
That's because I was undercover with them for a long time, practically my entire life.
Whose covers?
I think he's meaning things you sleep with.
This bear's covers.
You shouldn't sleep with people's wives.
Yeah, it's not very nice, Ragnoff.
I've heard that. I've heard that it is good to sleep with your own wife, but I have not met one yet.
But do not call her bear.
Unless she is bear.
Serpent Fang. Where can I go to find Serpent Fang?
Just go in past the bazaar. Once you get through that large crowd.
Oh, the large crowd.
Yes. Silence, boy.
I start to dry heave. I'm going to be sick.
If you wish it, son.
You may need to carry this man. He seems to. He better not have the plague. We cannot let plague.
Oh, he doesn't have the plague. He just has weak stomach.
It's not the plague.
He is just young and beardless, I see. He is a well.
I have scruff on my face.
It is a good try. You keep trying. One day you will grow a man's face. So you make your way through that large crowd right there. Once you have pushed your way through all of those people, on the other side, you will see the governor's house. You will almost always find the captain at the governor's house.
Oh,
thank you, friend.
Just stay behind me, son.
I'm not your friend. You smell too much.
I
don't paid to talk.
I don't smell like your friends.
I proceed to blow chunks all over guards' boots.
Oh, what is wrong with you, boy?
I'm so sorry.
Why would you do this? Do you know I have to stand here for another 10 hours? I don't have more boots to put on.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
He kicks his feet forward and starts wiping them off on you.
I have what I've been told is Enochphobia. Large groups.
Who is Enoch and why are you doing these things?
Please, just I'll be going now.
Make way. Just get away from me.
I'm gonna help John the Red put Saul on his shoulders. And
Oh no, not you. You have to pay the tax.
Tax.
Yes, the
Axe? Do you say axe?
You
Let me
keep
show
your
you my
to-
axe.
I have an axe too, sir.
I'm
it's a
sorry,
nice
I'm not
axe.
allowed to leave my axe. It is an heirloom from my family.
No, you pay tax.
What
What's
is
that?
tax?
You give me money to let you in.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Oh, I might have some, and let me check my pockets, see if there's any hidden pockets with money.
Oh no, the illusion dropped.
All right. I guess I have to roll to see if I have any hidden pockets.
Yes, roll to see if you have hidden pockets.
All right.
Add it to your wisdom.
All right. What's my wisdom? 2?
It is now.
All
Since
right.
your dexterity is 3.
Yes. I'm very wise and dexterous. Yes. Very wise and dexterous.
that's a 4.
You find yet another pocket in your cape that has more gold.
Here you go, sir. I hope this is enough for all of us.
You are all very welcome to come in. You just make your way. Go take your pukish friend over to that big crowd.
Come on, son. Here, put this blindfold on. I found that in the pocket too. That way, he won't have to see all the people.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
Don't you throw up on me. I'm doing you a favor.
All right. So you're carrying him now and covering his head with your cape.
Okay.
No, he said he had a piece of cloth that he found in the pocket.
So he just covered his face
The
with the
blindfold.
cloth as he's carrying him.
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way over to the crowd. Einar, Ragnolf, Joel the Red, and Sol. Thulgrim still heavily sleeping against the tree in near the woods. And as you carry the small man on your shoulders, he can feel the heat and almost sweaty nature of all the people around him, shoved so pressed up against him.
oh God, this is not looking good.
I'm walking ahead of John the Red to help part the crowd.
Many of them scoff at you and cut you very dirty looks. They don't like your kind here.
I scream, people move or you get puked on.
I cut
A large opening in the
dirty
crowd
looks.
moves away from the vomit of the red-haired man.
And we're talking exorcism, pea soup vomit.
Anybody that's still in the way, I'm gonna cut dirty looks right back at.
It seems like he's throwing up a lot of mead mixed with some sort of charred black ash and ember.
Though that's a waste of ash right there. Don't worry, I got a little bit for a later snack.
That would be a true waste.
I know, it's a little part of his friend I consumed last night. As per tradition.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that.
It's okay. I hope you did, Ragnar.
I don't know if he's golfing or if he's just saying your name.
I think a bit of both.
As you force your way through the crowd, though, you do notice that at one of the stands, the girl from last night is standing at one of the market
One of the
booths.
stands?
Yes, one of the stands. She's manning it or womaning it.
Hello. Do you remember me from last night?
Yes, you were the one with an axe.
I was one of the ones with an axe. Well, what do you do here?
I'm a blacksmith. I make the axes.
Oh. Do you have nice axes? I have 2 axes.
I have very nice axes.
Excellent. Could I see them? I'm something
No.
of an axe connoisseur. I have 2 axes. Both are pretty similar, but one of them's got a bear and one of them's got like a deer head on it.
A stag.
Yeah. I don't really like keeping my brother's axe. He's not my actual brother, but I don't like keeping it because it feels wrong to have sent him off into the woods without his axe. But if he had had his axe, he may have come back after me.
That sounds like his problem.
Show off my axe, as long as people are talking about axes. This is my axe.
Is your friend okay?
As much as I like axes and weaponry as the next person.
It's a very unique axe that you've never seen anything quite like it, Rhea.
What did you say?
It's John the Red's axe is a very unique axe that you've never seen anything quite like the construction of.
It's been in the family for a while.
About to upchuck something all over the family, if you know what I mean.
Don't you upchuck on this axe. Don't you do it.
I'm gonna roll dex to stay clear of that.
I will roll a dex.
Got a 1.
So hard, John the Red.
All right. Let me know if you puke.
Oh, that didn't sound like puke.
There's no dodge.
That came out of the other end.
Oh my god. At least it wasn't acid.
There's no dodging it, I'm afraid. Are we out of the crowd now? Please say yes.
Yes, we are out of the crowd.
Oh.
Except for all those people right behind you.
Keep your blindfold
also
on,
coming to see the blacksmith. Everyone's shouting to have Rhea look at their axes and their swords and their daggers. Apparently, she is one of the greatest smiths in the town as far as refinishing blades and strengthening them.
I leap off of John the Red, rip off the blindfold, and just book it as fast as I can away from the crowd.
All right, run dexterity roll for yourself and see if you can avoid all the people.
My knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Sounds like a first date.
That would be a 4.
You do very well avoiding many of the people. You barrel past them, jumping over some of them, tucking and rolling until you find a nice darkened corner in one of the alleyways. The only thing that is anywhere near you seems to be a very smelly bucket.
That is... I would rather be near smelly bucket than a group of people right now. I take very many deep breaths. This is bad.
Is your head in the smelly bucket?
No, I'm just away from the group of people. Go! I shout. Come find me when you get ready to leave.
All right, so Thulgrim remains sleeping by the tree. Still, you can almost hear his snore all the way in the city.
Is that thunder?
I start to stir.
Oh, okay.
All right. The source father seems to have finally blazed his warmth against the giant of a man. You wake and notice that everyone has left you.
Huh. Must have read them off with my snoring. Tends to happen.
You can tell that the trail has led towards Blackbrook Keep, the large city.
All right, so I start storming towards the keep, whatever.
As you make it to the gateway, axes cross in front of you, and the guards say, "Whoa, what are you doing? You just run in, you don't even pay tax?"
Ha! Tax? What does that even mean?
It means you give me money to let you in.
Why?
Because that's what I told you to do. You give me the money, I let you in. Like, it's a tax. Everybody has taxes.
Everyone has axes.
I look at him just to make a few state. I was told to head to the Blackwood Keep.
This is Blackbrook Keep, yes.
Ah, yes. I was in here from Serpent's Tongue.
The serpent's tongue. We have not seen.
Excuse me.
Oh, serpent's tooth?
Yes.
You don't mean serpent's fang, do you?
Ah, thank you.
Because serpent's tongue, that fat boy has not been seen around here in quite some time, many ages. I think he drowned in the East Sea long ago.
Well, if he's fat, he might be floating in the East Sea.
Well, you know,
They cut him
if
off.
it floats, it bloats. And if it bloats, it floats. It's just how things work.
That is true.
You are very smart, my friend. I tell you what.
Thank you.
I waive the taxes on you just this once. Go over there.
I appreciate that.
Past that large crowd of people. The governor's house is over there. I'm sure you'll find the captain there.
Thank you, as I slap his back really hard.
He falls down, his face planted in the mud.
Oh, sorry, I don't know my own strength sometimes.
You notice that your gigantic friend is making his way into the city, Einar.
Ulfhéðnar! Over here!
Einar!
Check out these axes!
Axes, you say?
Yes! This young girl from last night, she has many axes. They are almost as fine a craftsmanship as mine.
I go to inspect the axes.
I like axes.
I look at them. You make great toothpicks, young lad.
I wouldn't pick your teeth with these. They might cut the gums.
I pick up one, start picking my teeth.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oh,
what manner of sorcery is going off in the distance?
where is that woman's voice coming from?
I don't know.
There's a woman trying to connect to the Source Father.
What is the internet?
It is obviously the web of netting that you throw into the sea to catch fish.
Ah.
It's the net inside the net.
Yes.
The internet.
It's the double net for catching silverfins.
Silverfins sound silvery.
To catch the fish that you miss with the first net, you have the internet.
You have the inside net.
Yes.
That's how you get bit clams.
But it doesn't explain where the woman's voice came from. Is that an enchanted internet?
Well, there's obviously a large crowd of people around you. It could have been any of them.
I think she was at the next stall over.
Yes. But as you talk amongst yourselves, an old man seems to shove into you. He brushes his shoulder against you very firmly.
Men are always shoving into me.
John, you should probably check that hidden pocket.
Yes, he pushes against you, and he says, "Make way of the blood."
He likes blood.
As you turn, the person that you see is an older man, draped in a cloak with a walking staff. His cloak covering portions of his face. He seems very familiar to you. You You don't know why.
Does he smell familiar?
He does smell familiar.
Who are you, old man?
Do you not remember? I am the one who told you that you must find your family.
Oh, yes. The other night. Wait. Who are you, old man? My memory's not too good. I get hit on the head a lot.
Yes, I seem to remember that when I met you, you were in a brawl, and you took several blows to the head. The way you won that battle, I do remember you headbutted the other man into a wall.
I do not remember that, but I take your word. It sounds like me. Sounds like something I would do.
Saul, you notice that these people are. You see them talking from the alleyway that you're perched in, and the old man that seems to be talking to John the Red now also seems very familiar to you. You remember when you were walking down from the mountains of Amok that you passed by him and he gave you advice to try and find this city.
I remember you over there. Come over here so I can see you better and not around so many people. Please.
I hear shouting from alleyways. This is a very strange city. Maybe I should not have sent you this way.
I'm going to... Oh, I'm already regretting this. I'm going to walk back into the crowd.
Still yourself, young lad. You'll never grow a beard like that. You keep puking all over yourself.
I've got facial hair.
It ruins the follicles.
It ruins the follicles. You'll never look like anything more than the peach you look like now.
That's... Oh.
Oh. And the wolf boy. I see you made it here too.
You know all these men? I just met them tonight. Are you some sort of orchestrator?
I know nothing of music, but I do know that all of you need to be here. You all need to be on that boat. And whatever it takes to get to the sea, you must complete this task.
Sounds like you need us to.
No. The fates need you to.
Fates?
You must obey the fates.
I don't obey anyone but myself.
How do you know? Do you remember who you obeyed last week?
Oh. No, I don't. Oh my God. But I'm a man of science. I don't discount the gods, but I discount them. If that makes sense.
What does
You can count however many gods you want to. There are many. There is one.
If I see one, I will count it. How about that?
What is the science he's speaking of?
Science? It's a method of understanding the natural world.
I feel like that was a mistake to ask.
Sounds like a lot of books. Boring. Next.
There's power in science.
The big one.
And in blood.
The large child. I see you have finally found your path. The path to your father.
I have nearly forgotten the face of my father.
Never forget the face of your father.
My father?
It's been weeks.
I'm on the path to see my dad?
Yes, and all the issues that comes with it.
Oh boy, that sounds like...
I don't know what to say. I've never met my dad. I didn't...
Are you so sure?
What are these,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe you have met him several times and never looked close enough to see the face of your father.
Well, I'm pretty sure he'd be as tall as me and as well sculpted.
Have you inspected the sculpt of everyone you've met?
I begin to mentally
Densely.
measure the heights and sculpture of John the Red and Thulgrim Bloodwind.
You can tell that John the Red is a few inches shorter than Thulgrim. Thulgrim is easily 7 feet tall.
I mean,
But you do notice that John the Red is an older man. He does have very red hair, a flaming red that you haven't seen on many other people, beside yourself.
couldn't be. No.
Just what you're noticing. That's all it is.
Not as soft as his hair, but by magically
Not
induced
everyone.
softness.
I
Yes,
use
not-
this magical herb called Laurel.
The laurel plant often gives off great essential oils for the beard.
Oh, thank you, old man. Do you have any laurel?
Why would I carry that with me?
I don't know, you seem knowledgeable. You might have some. You have a nice beard.
This beard. This beard is not naturally soft. This beard is supernaturally soft.
So you don't use laurel?
No. I use essential oils only.
Yes, okay. Do you
That-
have any?
That sounds essential.
Yes, the oils that essentially come out of my face, they actually soften my beard.
My beard is so coarse, like paper.
Yes, you could give someone cuts with your beard.
Paper cuts. Yes.
I have used almost exclusively the fat of the game that we hunt.
Yes, you smell very bad, but your mission is very important. Don't forget to find the key.
The key.
All right,
Yes,
break
I am
open a
looking for the
vial.
key.
This is what I use for my beard.
I can tell it has your name on it. It says Thulgrim's beard juice.
Is that what
What
that
is it?
says?
Ah.
Is it L'Oreal?
No, that is not laurel. That is just crushed rose petals and
Ah.
a little bit of cow dung.
All right, I pull a piece of paper and pencil from my hidden pocket and write down what you are saying. And then I put it back into a pocket that is now hidden, and I do not know where it is.
You are a man of many pockets and many talents. Should you ever remember them, the world would fear you.
Yes, I have so many pockets, I just don't know where they are.
Well,
It's his Liefeld cloak.
So, John the Red.
I have pouches too.
John the Red.
Yes.
Could
yes,
we
son.
call you the Pocket Man, pulling items out of the middle of nowhere?
It's not nowhere, son. It's somewhere. Somewhere.
But
hidden.
we could find a bard. You could make a lovely ballad of you called the Pocket Man.
I will be okay with that. The red pocket man.
the
He
red
pulls
pocket.
things from pocket space.
Exactly. See, Innar gets it.
Well,
They're just normal pockets, son. I just don't know where they are. That's the one
I'm
thing.
not their son.
They're hidden.
Even if I was, I wouldn't want to be.
I don't know. I
What do you
did
mean you
see
weren't-
the family resemblance.
Well, not from you, Ragnoff.
There is red hair. It's obvious.
Not tall enough to be my son, so don't worry about it.
obviously, your son would be sculpted very much like you.
Obviously. I mean, he's only like 13, so maybe he's got some more growing to do.
I'm not 13, but okay.
13, whatever, same difference.
Well, do not let me hold.
You're actually
you
kind of
all
short for a 14-year-old, though.
For completing your missions. I am sure you are here seeing the blacksmith girl to get your axes serviced. So
Yes.
I will be on my way. I must find more important things to do and more important people to send on journeys.
More important? I thought I was chosen by the god, Fengar.
He's already disappeared into the crowd.
The god did? Yes.
The
I met
cloak man.
Fengar once.
No, I don't believe it. Show me a picture.
Did not have pen and ink to draw the picture at the time.
Pick or it didn't happen.
Oh. Well, I guess it didn't happen then.
Aha! See, proof. There is no god.
Rhea. Hello? I think she may be with another customer.
She services many customers.
Hey, now she is looking at me. I would like to trade you this axe to sharpen this axe.
Do you not have money?
I used all of the money that I have managed to get together in the tavern last night.
I'm pretty sure the guard at the front also shook him down for a little pocket change.
No, John covered that.
Oh,
The pocket
Literal
bit.
pocket change.
okay. This place is kind of no good fish business here. I mean, it's kind of fishy. You've got guards shaking down random people for money. It's not very good for business.
No, it's fine. It's taxes, apparently. They're similar to axes, but they have T's.
I'm guaranteeing you those taxes go
I
straight.
still don't understand what this tax is.
I think.
But he let me through anyways.
I think it's an axe for tea.
Did he have
They give you
upchuck on
tea
his
if you give
boots,
them your
Fulcrum?
axe.
What's that?
I said, did the guard have upchuck on his boots?
I didn't look that far down. I just patted him on the back, but it was a little bit too rough, and his face went into the mud.
Let's hope it was only mud.
Rhea, if someone comes looking for this axe, tell them I went back into the woods.
Okay.
But please sharpen my axe. And you can keep this other one.
All right.
Thank you.
She's very easygoing. Barter is not hard to do with her, apparently. But you start to make your way through the crowd as you left your axe to be sharpened at the blacksmith, and the crowd eventually breaks, and you make it to the largest house built within the city walls. It seems to be the finest construction that there is to offer within the city.
I'm just glad that we're away from the crowds. I can breathe, you know.
I look at the building. I've never been inside a building this nice. It doesn't look like it will fall down if I walk in. I'll go in.
I mean, Ragnolf, everything can fall down, giving out enough heat and flame. I mean, burn down a support beam here, support beam there. I mean,
let's not
things
burn
happen,
down the
Ragnolf.
place of the person who
Well,
is
I'm not saying
hiring
I'm going
us.
to, Ragnolf. I'm just saying things can happen, you know, accidents and stuff.
I
It's
saw
more
what
fun
happened
to
in the
kick
woods.
the pylons down.
But I
I
agree.
saw what happened in the woods.
Let's go and find this serpent-fang gentleman, yes?
Serpents, yes.
Yes, let's find Serpent Tongue.
Oh, this guy already with the
yes.
misinformation and the giving of the headaches.
I heard Serpent Tongue was cut off from the family for talking too much.
Oh, right. The portly fellow.
Yes.
That's bloated and floating out in the seas.
Oh, is that what happened to him?
People now.
I didn't hear that. The gossip I heard was just that he was cut off from the family.
I'm going to break away from the group
We
and
should
go
walk
and find
inside.
Serpent's Fang.
I'm sure Serpent's Fang would have some idea of what happened to Serpent's Tongue.